Hi, everybody. As was said, my name's Alayna Palgon, and I'm actually the managing director of the US division of Cirqle, which, as we said, is the only global influencer commerce platform that exists today. We started out in 2015 and now have grown to a group of 30 professionals focused on influencer marketing and technology. And we have 50,000 creators in our portal, ready to work with some of the biggest brands in the business. It's been our honor to partner with some really top Fortune 500 companies, including Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, McDonald's, Subway, Barnes & Noble, and also just fast-to-market brands like Quip. Our growth is not singular. This is an incredibly burgeoning industry that has seen 170% growth since 2016 alone and is poised to be a $10 billion business by 2021. And that's why there are 740 influencer marketing vendors and agencies out in the world today. So, why the Cirqle then? Is a really good question. And luckily for you, I'm really well poised to answer that question because 6 weeks ago, I was a client of the Cirqle and am now currently part of their team. So let me tell you why I really love their model. We have a 3-tiered business model that doesn't just focus on the top of the purchase funnel. For too long, the influencer marketing industry has only been able to deliver on awareness and consideration. However, we know that nearly 80% of consumers are more likely to make a purchase based on an influencer recommendation than based on a brand recommendation. So why haven't we empowered our influencers so that we can measure their success to deliver intent and purchase? It's a great question, and we at the Cirqle felt it was our duty to empower influencers and brands in this way. First, we activate with influencers who are very well poised to deliver on your business. How do we do that? We basically authenticate these influencers' data into our portal. That means that we can see all of the historical performance of each influencer across all platforms. So before you even sign a contract with an influencer, you know what they're likely to deliver on an average basis. And then you can also frame your pricing around that, what they will deliver based on how much you're willing to pay for that. Then, when we partner with them to create incredible and compelling content, we amplify it to a broader audience to make sure that it's really reaching your target consumer just beyond their own following. And finally, this is really what compelled me to partner with the Cirqle. This was back when I was the vice president of a major PR firm's influencer marketing division in Manhattan. Was the attribution model, because this is what helps us measure intent and purchase. So the way that we do that is through mobile wallet technology. By a show of hands, who's familiar with mobile wallet technology? Sort of. Okay, great. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit, because if you are on a flight today like I am, and you've received a push notification about your flight because you downloaded a mobile boarding pass, then you have used mobile wallet technology, so that when I swipe, I get my mobile boarding pass. Now that I've explained it to you, by a show of hands, who is familiar with mobile wallet technology? Okay, great, everyone. So this is a really powerful piece of technology that has not been used to its full potential just yet. All we're seeing it used for is boarding passes for airlines, and some consumers save their credit cards there. So we said, why don't we use it to offer special deals? 10% off your next purchase, or perhaps a loyalty reward card to encourage purchase over time. And let me show you how it works. So typically, an influencer will post a piece of content. Then they will include a link. But this link does not typically go to somewhere that's savable. Instead, it goes to some site on the internet that's easily forgotten. What we do instead is provide a link that encourages the consumer to add the deal to their mobile wallet. What this does is then create a customized wallet card that can be saved to the consumer's wallet for safekeeping. You'll notice that we used a QR code here, but this is also fully compatible with all retailers' barcodes, if that's preferable. Then this is stored for safekeeping. And here's where the real magic happens. Targeted push notifications are sent to the actual consumers in the moment of highest purchase intent. So that trigger is happening in 3 instances. The first instance is geographic location. If you are walking past a retailer, let's say where a Procter & Gamble product is sold, you could receive a push notification reminding you, don't forget you have that coupon for XX brand, right? Really valuable. The second way is through e-commerce. Let's say that you load up and you only have the e-commerce platform. You basically can also use the code there. And then the final way is timing, if the deal will run out. So I'll run through these next slides really quickly. This just gives the full user experience. We've done this with 89 campaigns in 28 countries. Again, I said we were global. And luckily, we've seen almost nearly double the average engagement rate for the industry on these programs. We're pacing really nicely. In fact, we've already beat our goal for Q2. And we are opening our investment round in Q4. It looks like I'm out of time. So it was really great to speak with all of you. And if you're interested, please contact me or my friend Tyler. Thank you so much.